how to use the clouds to manage your winners and losers. The play we did today, which didn't really work for us in the morning, that play was NVIDIA. So NVIDIA had some news with Saudi Arab and was running for a couple of days. So the plan on NVIDIA, we had a support level, resistance level, trade with the market, pull back long, only break out over 134.25. Cautious if there's some profit taking on that. So as long as the market opened, I saw that it's trying to break out. So I told the traders we long it, our stops at 133. So we are long at 134.23 and our stops are right at 133. So risking like $1 and $1.30s. But as soon as it fails to break out, and this is always the amateur candle, always understand, if the amateur candle comes back, then it means the trend moves to the downside. You take a long and then you get out. We just got out right here. As soon as I saw the candle pulling back, it was not worth for us and we took a loss and moved on. And of course, then later in the day, NVIDIA bounced here from 34.50. Traders in the community traded it and a lot of traders took it back. And finally, we got the same breakout we talked about in the morning. NVIDIA continued to run from there. But the point here is how to manage a loser. So this was our morning long loser. Of course, a lot of traders made their money back later in the day, but how we use the clouds, the levels to manage the losers. The other one, which was a winner for us, that was Oklo. So Oklo was an earning trade. The plan was bullish bias. We were going to watch all the nuclear names. So that was our plan. So as soon as the market opened, Oklo started to push and I told the traders long versus 34. This was a risk and I knew that it likes to squeeze. It was a nice breakout on the daily chart. So that's why I gave it as a long to the traders and we pushed nicely. Our target was 40. A lot of call flow was coming in. So we pushed it from 34.40 all the way to 39.30. We hit almost close to that. The 40-cent calls went 150%. You see, that was a morning trade. And now that it starts to pull back. So you take most off there and you hold a little position and let it pull back. And our stops were right here. So that's what I said. Put your stops at this area when it was pulling back. And then came a 512 call. You see the 512 call long. So that was the 512 call. The EMA clouds telling us that we don't need to stop out because this is our support level. And you see how beautiful it curled. And that's where you can long it again and you're going to take it back up to the high of the day. We kept moving the stops up and finally when it broke here, we were out. So you see there were two longs on Oklo and it was a winner. While in NVIDIA, we took a $1 loss, but trade which is working, we traded it twice. Once in the morning from 35s to 39s and then again from 36s to 39. The other one is CVNA. Why was the CVNA long for us today? It took a little patience, but you'll see the beauty of the cloud system. So CVNA had upgrade by Morgan Stanley. Whenever Morgan Stanley says something, tier 1 analyst says something, you need to pay attention. And also was a 300 psychological breakout. As soon as I saw the breakout, I told the traders long on the voice. Breakout long went to 310. Now we started to hit trend, pull back, hit 39, pull back. We did get a faked out of here, but then it curled again. So that is a long again. And now it's again trying to break out of this area of 310. It did break out eventually, but it was a very slow grind. But you can easily manage your risk with the Ripster cloud system because this long is working. You know it's not breaking out here. There's a seller here. Your stops are right under the 512s. You could probably stop out here, but it was a choppy trend. It was not a clean trend. If you see here, it was a clean trend and today's was choppy trend. So that's how you need to analyze different winners and losers, how to manage the trades with the clouds.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.